All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream over on YouTube, or I guess the VOD on YouTube. I'm not streaming over there, but today we're going to be playing some of the Crew 2 Motorfest closed beta. I can actually stream this because they actually allow you to actually, there's no NDA this time. Yay! So I'm happy to check out the Crew Motorfest, see how it compares to the Crew 2. If you've watched my YouTube or my stream, you know that I streamed quite a bit of the Crew 2, and I'll probably still stream it a bit more before, the Crew Motorfest comes out and gets released, because there's still cars I need to unlock from the stories and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to hop in and see the Crew Motorfest. Ooh. I like the simplicity of this screen. The Crew Motorfest. Start your engine. I'm not sure. Are we going to be able to... Sorry, I was just checking something. I was just making sure that the vertical thing was all good to go. The vertical recording for the YouTube shorts. Text language is English. Audio is English. Audio. Streamer mode. Pog. I love this. As someone who streamed quite a bit of the Crew 2, I love the streamer mode. Enable or disable streamer mode when active. This mode keeps only copyright-free music, making it legal to share the game content on streaming platforms. Wow, thank you. I love it. The rest I think is okay. I'm glad they put this right up front, too. Good old Ubisoft looking out for us streamers. Adjust rendering settings to prioritize resolution or performance. Oh, performance, obviously. sRGB. I got this plugged into a 1080p capture card, so the resolution mode doesn't even matter. Let's see. Racing line, full. First time being behind the steering wheel? Nah. Comfort, sport, off. I don't know what the difference is between all these. I guess we'll start with immediate, and then I can just change the settings later. Yes, import my collection. That's Pog. I love it. And then we got this. Completely customizable. Guidance. What's guidance? Auto braking and auto steering. For some people that's good, but not for me. Oh no. Anti-blocking system maintains script under hard braking by preventing tire lockup. I guess. I'm not really sure what a lot of this means, so. Game settings. No. We American. Crew widgets. I'm not sure. Crossplay. Pog. I didn't know there was crossplay in this. What's the difference between America and just East and Western United States? Does that mean like Central and Southern America too? I'll just set it to auto, I guess. Yes. I guess that's where you go if you unlock more cars to port over. You can check your stuff. I love all this. This is some good stuff. Hearing, motor, vibration. Turn that off. I don't like vibration. All right, let's get started. Ubisoft Ivory Tower presents
everyone. Look alive.
Yeah.
You're at the Motorfest.
I'll need to turn down the audio. I forgot to adjust that. But for you guys, it should be fine. I think we saw this in the trailer. Or maybe I saw this in a YouTube video, I'm not sure. I'm still looking for like airplanes and stuff. Like they don't show off airplanes at all, but I've seen like a little clip of someone turning into an airplane, like in the Crew 2. So I know that's possible.
Gather up, everyone.
Also, I know boats are a thing, so. It's weird that they focus so much on cars. Any inputs? Ooh. I didn't know this is how they did it. What's a good preset? I guess I'll start with him. Oh wait, no, customize avatar. Duh. Woo, that was close. All right, good stuff. Let's change that here. I want to make someone that's somewhat like me, but I also don't want to spend 10,000 years on this, so let's do that. Yeah. I mean, my hair is short now because I just recently got a haircut, but oh, come on. Let's just lock this in. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much on this, but yeah, just throw something together. Ew, no. It's like a jungle theme in the background. No. I don't know about that. No. Usually if my hair is that long, I have more sideburns. I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to press back. It's okay, I'm a professional gamer. I guess we'll start with that. I don't know. Clothes, what do we got? Does it import clothes from the Crew 2? I'm not sure. I can just wear short shorts, okay. So I want just like normal shorts, not like folded up stuff. Oh, that works. I can see myself wearing this stuff. Only got sunglasses. Posing. I thought that would be more epic. Whatever. We'll go with that. We'll just start off with that. Again, it's the beta. I don't know if this stuff will save to the main game.
I know you're all excited. That chopper ride is always a trip. So, welcome again to the Motorfest. I'm Malu, the Motorfest PR. and I'm here to get you up to speed. You are our special guests, athletes, festival goers, car lovers, all gathered here in majestic Hawaii. These are the festival grounds, but we've got the whole island set up for you. We've created a place where you can drive anything, from the iconic to the super customized. It's a Motorfest branded, lovingly crafted car culture celebration. We call these lovelies the playlists. And I'm not just reading from the Motorfest app here either. I tried them out before you arrived. And here, let me show you.
All right, yeah, I did see some YouTubers play this first part.
Motorfest experience. It's called Made in Japan.
Oh yeah! Is that a Supra? All right, let's see. Accelerates. Still got the boost. Oh yeah, definitely different handling. I mean, obviously, I heard some people talk about that.
Made in Japan is the way to experience Japanese car culture. It's where tarmac meets tradition. From mountain peaks to city streets, this neon journey is not one to miss.
I'm still used to the Crew 2's. Actually, wait. Options. Before I forget, audio. Yes, please turn that in like half. It shouldn't make a big difference for you, but definitely for me. Yeah, for you it's the same audio. For me it's half the volume, which is much better. I end up saying like most games on Xbox to half volume because they're all too loud. Drift.
Right in the center of all the action, racing.
Ooh, I like that drift.
Masters. Just awesome.
That's sick. I like how that feels. Ooh, nice. The drifting there feels super cool. It's still like arcadey feeling, but pretty darn sick. That feels great. The rest of the handling, I'll need to play a bit more before I make a final judgment on. But I like it. I like it. So far, so good. It does take more thought than the Crew 2's handling, that's for sure. Like, you can't just full acceleration all the time, you know?
My way through mountains and motorways,
but I like it.
But the next playlist was Off-Roading Addict. A chance to race into the wild.
One of my favorite disciplines in the Crew 2. It doesn't feel like there's much of a boost. Maybe I just need to let it charge up a bit. We can rewind. Let's try that out. So you have to... okay. So you have to hold... You have to hold it for a second before it actually rewinds. In Forza, I think it starts rewinding the second you press Y.
The island becomes your playground. Total freedom becomes your creed.
Yeah, I like it. I was worried when people were saying the handling was different. I was kind of worried it would be a bit too Forza-ish, where everything just feels slippery to me in Forza. But this feels very good. Whee!
4x4s, pickups, quads. You're given every chance to go off the beaten path.
Can like cars like this really handle a jump like that? I wouldn't know. I just play with cars in video games. I don't tune cars IRL. Off-roading feels good. It feels a bit more slippery than the road, but I mean, that's probably to be expected. Bouncing off this feels good. Nice. It's different. Definitely takes a bit more skill than the Crew 2, but it's not like significantly harder.
Off-roading is freedom, improvisation. But the next playlist is all about the competition. Aptly named the Motorsports playlist, this one is for the pros.
Yeah. I like this Discipline 2 in the Crew 2. I am not sure how well I'm going to do with the tire wear in actual races. And no nitro is going to be missed, but
thrill of competing. But
I miss my nitro.
About strategic choices, decision making under pressure.
I have no idea like when is a good time to change out my tires in a normal race. Like, can I just like, as long as it not gets to the end, am I good? Do I need to swap out my tire if it's halfway? Or should I go in like right now where it's like only a quarter of the way? I'm going to need to learn some of that with this tire wear system.
No better feeling than triumphing with your team in what some consider the apex of motorsports.
Yes. This is real racing. I like how this feels. This Alpha GP handling honestly feels so much better than the Crew 2.
It gets intense.
It feels like you have so much control, and it's not like, it doesn't feel like it's magnetically tied to the ground like in the Crew 2, but it feels like you have more control despite that, if it makes more sense.
Felt good to be the champion, but then I got to go old school. Vintage Garage, a playlist for the true car aficionado.
Yeah. I hope there's a way to like toggle on nitro in these races, even though I know it doesn't make as much sense for old cars. I still like my nitro in the Crew 2.
With these cars, it's not just about the look or the nostalgia. It's how these things drive, how they feel, how they steer. It was quite a challenge, in the best way possible.
Worked. I'm going to assume that the checkpoints aren't going to be as janky as they are in the Crew 2.
When would you ever get a chance to take these venerable legends for a spin?
I'm going to assume that you actually have to hit the inside of the checkpoint.
A taste of an age where there was no nitro to boost you and no GPS to guide you. Feels strange.
Yeah. No GPS is interesting. I like that part of these races. I just hope there's like an option to like toggle them or play like a version with that stuff. Because, you know, that's, options are good, you know? I get it if you totally are into the no GPS, no nitro thing for these types of cars. But there should be like a race option where if you're queuing up with friends, you can toggle it on if you feel like it or something. And maybe there is, I don't know. First time playing.
Out with the old and in with the new, they say. The next playlist is legendary. Lamborghini. A playlist to truly experience the iconic, the trailblazing.
Yes, Lamborghini's cool and all. But I want to see my own cars. I want to see the cars that I imported from the Crew 2 and see how they look.
This playlist was going to be some of the most recognizable car designs in existence at your disposal.
Yeah, I do like the nitro. It doesn't feel like the nitro's as good, but that could be because Well, this is the tutorial race, you know? Woo! I love it. It's so good. First impressions, this just seems like the Crew 2, but better. Again, we'll see if the map at any point feels like it gets too small or something.
It's like a speed race through the
Because it's, you know, one island versus the entirety of the US. The first impressions are good. I like it. And you know what?
Riding the full roster of these
It
legends
looks
was a
perfectly
rare
fine.
privilege. A privilege Motorfest graciously gave
I know
me.
people are going to like pixel peep and
now,
see and say,
It's your turn.
"Oh, look! Forza Horizon's better! I can see this leaf on the tree!" And it's like, I don't care. I just want a good game. I grew up with Half-Life 2, and I still play Team Fortress 2 to this day. Like, as long as it reaches Half-Life 2 level of quality, I'm fine with the graphics. I just don't really care. That's one of the reasons, I guess, I was able to enjoy the Crew 2 a lot more than a lot of people is because, I mean, if you really are into graphics, then yeah, the Crew 2 was never
Like what you saw?
that much of a looker.
Well, those were just the tip of the iceberg. But we've got to go step by step. Follow me. Look around you. This is what it's all about. Cars, bikes, rides, and good vibes. You'll get to explore the festival soon enough. And let's not forget, we're in Hawaii. And there's no better place to express yourself. Show off your flair. Customize your ride. It's a car culture buffet. Keep up. We're going to go meet the star of the show. Your car, of course. Come on. It's time for you to pick your ride.
Do I get my Crew 2 cars? Or is this like the...
Once you pick your
yeah,
car,
this is
I'll
the
hand
beginning
you over
car.
to Kara, your personal AI assistant. When in doubt, you can always rely on her to guide you.
I like that, Kara. Let's see, Honda, BMW, Ford. I'm sure there's going to be like a best car to pick. I'll go for the American car, Ford. It is kind of jarring to go between 30 FPS in the cutscenes and 60 FPS in gameplay, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. Or is it? Okay, there we go. If it crashed or froze there, that would have actually been perfect.
AI assistance engaged. All engines go.
Oh, I look so weird. Then again, I look weird in real life too, so that's not a surprise.
Assist you in choosing a playlist. Made in Japan. Race over 9/11 Legacy. Made in Japan. Hawaii Scenic Tour. Hawaii Scenic 9/11 Legacy. 9/11 Legacy. Made in Japan. Hawaii Scenic. Hawaii Scenic.
I'm just
Made in
messing with it.
Japan. Hawaii Scenic Tour.
Let's do the scenic tour. I want to see more of the map. Ooh, I like it. We can fast fave by pressing
Very
R.
proud and grateful to present what is probably the most homemade playlist of all. The
Oh, you
heart
have
of
to
this
press a
one
button.
Is entirely composed of mountains, jungles, volcanoes, and oceans.
Can you
I'm
not do
gonna tease you
a
more.
loop?
I'll let you discover what you're going to experience through the next video.
Interesting. I'm pulling all the way back on the stick, and that's as far as I can go. I wonder... Interesting. Yeah, see, why not show off any airplane stuff? This is so cool. Look at this. Wow. This is actually really cool. I love seeing the map from this angle. Pause button. Vehicles driver. Oh, so I can just change how I look whenever? Ah. Title's not available. Okay. Photo gallery. Cool. Legend points. Ah. Is this like icon points? That's cool. What's on? We got activities, playlists, challenges. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Map. Ooh, nice. I wonder if they're going to bring more islands as like DLC or something. Looks like a pretty big map though. And we got our settings. HDR if my capture card supported it. Ah, well. Ah, whatever. I'll deal with that later. I guess I should have expected it to take me into the app. It feels like it's harder to maneuver planes. And it feels more floaty. But that's not necessarily like a criticism or anything. Oh, nice. So we got a similar style zoom out thing, but it doesn't go as far because it's just an island. Can I switch my car, please? Recommended. Looks like we can. We got crew credits you can use to buy stuff. Do you just buy stuff through here? Yeah, so the check stuff is from the crew too, I think. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty. We got the DeLoreans. Those are all here. Interception units. Nice. Is there a way I can organize this? Yeah, type. Oh, just car? Vehicle category. Yeah, that's what I want. Hypercar. Alpha GP. Plane, motorboat. I want to see the planes. No one ever talks about planes. I just get one plane? I guess that makes sense why they didn't talk about it then. We got some monster trucks, demolition derby, rally raid. I like how it's still called the same thing. Alpha GP. I'm going to be interested to see how motocross feels. Oh yeah, the Bugatti Devo. Or not the Devo. Don't worry. This is the Devo. Can I set this as a favorite car or switch to it? Like, maybe I can't just yet because we're in the tutorial. Oh, well. I don't. Wait. I saw vehicle customization. Okay, so if you click on something, it shows you that. Oh, so wait, what was the other menu I was in? Was I in the shop? Oh, I was in the shop. Well, that makes more sense then. It's okay. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Interesting. The Devo, visual parts. We got different hoods. Interiors, that's cool. Vanity. Oh yeah, we got my vanities and stuff. Yeah. Is there any like user-made stuff yet? Actually, wait, did it automatically put on the stuff that transferred? Because I don't have... I doubt they put the Ubisoft horn in by default. That's cool. I don't have my black window vanity. Oh, wait, no, I do. It's selected. Duh. Livery. Oh, so that's the livery maker. Exclusive. Yeah, so there's this stuff. I hope there's like a user-made section at launch. You'll see liveries coming from all platforms. That's cool. So that would seem to imply that's the case. I'd be kind of shocked if it wasn't, but let's go back to profile vehicles, and then I can set it as a favorite here. Ooh, that's my touring car. But of course I want to set my Bugatti Devo as my favorite ground vehicle. What about planes? Details. Power, speed. I guess we'll just keep it as is for now. And then we need boats. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm just learning how to use this stuff. Sorry if I spent like way too long on that. Now, Bugatti Devo, yeah. Hold up. Was that... Yeah, customize. Was that the smoke I had? Or the nitro I had? Yeah. It looks different in the crew Motorfest. It looked white almost. Interesting. Huh. Well, I can mess with that stuff later. Actually, wait. Upgrade? Oh, so they do have the part system. Oh. And pro settings. Okay, well. I'm going to be spending 10,000 years copying pro settings off YouTube, that's for sure. For the Crew 2, I just basically looked up pro settings for every car in the game and then just copied everything. And then voila, you get pro settings that are better than the default. And like it was a noticeable difference too, so Interesting IRL cutscene. Nice. That's a good intro. A new grand race is available for Hypercar and Rally Raid.
You're ready for the Hawaii Scenic Tour.
Okay. One event available, so there's that stuff. So is this like, I'm guessing this is like Forza where you just unlock the events. Fast travel container. I'm probably not going to fast travel too much in the Crew 2 because the first thing I did in...
Let's move on to another activity.
The first thing I did in Forza Horizon was unlock fast travel.
You must have felt it since your arrival. This island is something. And because there is no place like this in 5 oceans, the Motorfest has crafted an experience focused on it. But before exploring
I pressed the bumpers automatically for the Crew to rewind. Why is my nitro still going off? Alright, restricted vehicle. Finish the event. Wow, that sounds super rough. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Oh. Finish the event? Is there like a boost that you get at the very beginning? Also, let me just make sure here. Yeah, streamer mode is on. Just making sure. I remember in Forza Horizon, I believe there's some music at the beginning of the game where even though if you have streamer mode on, it still gets claimed. So just making sure that's on. I like this. I kind of want to drift more. Drifting actually feels so good in this game. I wasn't a big drifter in the Crew 2, even after they, you know, made it good. But this feels good. I like it. I like it. It's probably not worth drifting there, but it feels so good.
On this brand new Motorfest circuit. A bit intense, isn't it? But no pressure. The key word here is exploration.
The camera is still very restrictive.
Move on to the next race.
It's like, come on, let me look up in my car.
Victory's just a bonus here.
I want to look up. Let me look up.
Let's start with a guided tour of the Motorfest grounds. Everywhere on this track, you will feel the Hawaiian connection to elements. Look at these sharks. They mark the entrance to the water area.
Wow! The water area!
You can see the sand playground on the left for you to practice your off-road skills whenever you want.
Yeah, I'm going to need to learn like which corners are best to drift on. Like, would it have been better if I drifted there or no?
This area is all about getting together and enjoying some great music.
It feels like you lose a bunch of speed when you drift, which makes sense, but
it's the car meet, social hub, custom shows, main stage stuffs. You already got the drill, right?
I mean, it feels like unless it's a really sharp corner, you shouldn't drift. Because otherwise you just lose speed. I don't know. I could be wrong. I ain't no expert. Like, here? Yeah, see, even that feels like I lost so much speed.
Tribute to the last element, air. This is also where you'll find the drift track. First arena of the Drift Experience playlist.
Nice. I think intermediate was a good place to start off because I'm ahead, but not by too much. I mean, in the crew too, you can go on expert difficulty and still get like 30 seconds ahead in some races. It's showing me the songs on the right. I'm going to trust that these are all safe to, safe for YouTube. You better not be lying to me, game. It's fun. I don't make anything off these VODs anyway. And shorts, everyone knows short revenue sucks, so. I mean, I said it before, but if I did this for the money, I would have quit back in 2016.
Our Motorfest Ground Store is coming to an end. But I still think this was a little intense for this playlist. Why don't we start the real Hawaii Scenic Tour with a more relaxed journey around this amazing island? You'll get a real guide this time. I promise.
7 seconds? It's a bit ahead, but I don't know. We'll keep at intermediate for now. We got the leaderboard. 18,000. Three minutes. That seems crazy. Actually, wait, does it show me friends? Custom? What's custom mean? Oh, friends? No ranked friends, rip. Platform specific? That's cool. In case there's like some cheaters on PC or something. Ooh, gear. Hopefully the inventory management system's better.
Let's meet Kyoto, Hawaiian born and raised, who knows these lands like the back of his hand.
Oh, I didn't want to do the stupid slalom.
Culture, history, and beauty of Hawaii.
I don't care about the slalom.
Journey to the east, between seafronts, mind-blowing mountains, and wild waterfalls.
Is this actually like the thing I'm supposed to do, or did I just go in it by accident? I don't know. Bite me? I didn't want to do this. Oh no, I lost the slalom. Oh, that's a shame. Is that actually what I needed to do? I hate slaloms. Okay, thankfully no. Oop. Event settings, sunrise. Objective is to finish the event. World best is 6 minutes. I mean, hey, I'm fine for a more chill event. Why not? I'm going to guess 15 minutes for me, if the world record is 6. Because I'm going to assume the world record has like an optimized car and all that. And, you know, has done it multiple times.
My name is Keola Nakahiki Raposo. You think you can remember that? Easy, bro.
Yes.
No worries. You can just call me Keola. I was told that you needed someone to show you around. I'm more than happy to share a story or two along the way.
Okay. I don't know how much of this stuff is destructible, but...
You might want to take some pictures of these places, yeah? No worries. I asked Motorfest to take some pics for you. Just cruise and enjoy the ride.
Nice. That actually sounds like it would be a cool feature if it just took some pictures during the race and let you choose to save some. Kind of like if you took screenshots in a Mario Kart
the design
replay.
On this van, that's the kind style.
I don't think that's what we're talking about, though.
Always sets the mood for the sandy beach over there. Saved aboard. We'll catch some waves later on the North Shore. Get the biggest waves.
It's okay. I'm still getting used to the
For now,
the
enjoy
handling.
the landscape. Take a look at that island over there. That's Molokai.
Nice.
Ko Hawaii Pai Aina, or the Hawaiian archipelago, was said to be pulled up by the magical hook of Maui. That's what my kupuna told me. You can believe it or not.
Cool. You know what? Surprisingly destructible. I doubt the big trees are, though. You know, drifting seems to be a good way to, like, get your speed up until the very end of those red marked circles, or red marked paths. This is beautiful, though.
The Coconut Resort is just in front. An epic hotel, unfortunately destroyed by a hurricane. The palm trees that line the road is pretty cool. Preps you for the first pick.
I don't think that was a real pick. I think I was swerving a bit too much for that. Could be wrong, though. I would say it definitely looks much better than the Crew 2, but I mean they added stuff like this improved lighting and stuff into the Crew 2 as well. Like you can get some pretty good looking scenes in the Crew 2 if you're, you know, willing to deal with the other less detailed stuff. I'm not gonna say it's like as good or whatever, but I'm just saying that even old games can still look good. That's all I'm saying. Like, I think I played, I gotta think, because I always mix this game up. Not Knights of the Old Republic. No, it was Knights of the Old Republic. I always mix that up with other games, but I played Knights of the Old Republic, and that still has some really good looking scenes in it. So, I mean, just like a little bit of lighting can go a long way. Or, you know, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's still, in my opinion, one of the best designed games I've ever played. Because, you know, the islands look so good. The ships look good, the water looks good. Everything looks good, so... I'm just saying, you can have good looking games, for no matter how old they are. Did the back of my car just clean itself? Wish we had that in real life, huh, boys? I'm so witty. But yeah, this is nice. I've talked about it in the past, but I have an Aunt and Uncle that lives in Maui. And I mean, I think I've only been to the other islands just like once or twice, because Maui has its own airport.
Another landscape, another photo. Ko'olau poko. Nah, Nikia. Just
But yeah,
another
this-
mountain range? It's actually part of a volcano. We're going that way.
Yeah. But yeah, this does a really good job of
Easy.
recreating
It's
the
been
feel,
sleeping
you know?
for 2.5 million years now.
Yeah. I know on Maui at least I think there was some, you know,
This
lava or
is
whatever
the
flowing out
B-side.
a while back.
Kaneohe, land of resources in ancient times.
It was on like the news or
pretty
something.
developed now.
Or was
Check it
that
out,
a
though.
different island? I'm not
a
sure.
bad place to live, huh?
It was somewhere in Hawaii where people were stopping on the highway to take pictures of the lava, and it was causing like traffic jams and stuff because people wanted to, you know, see the lava. And it's like, you probably shouldn't be stopping when lava's that close, but yeah, I heard that it was causing trouble, not because of the lava, because the lava moves very slowly, but because of all the cars stopping, that's what was causing the main issues. But yeah, I like the verticality
Check
here.
out Manoa Canyon. That's my favorite part of the trail. Cliffs with waterfalls, so peaceful. Right time to recharge your mana.
But yeah, I like the verticality. Like, we went up I'm not going to be able to repeat the name, but we went up the volcano or mountain or whatever on Maui, and it was really high up. Like, the sense of verticality
I know
is
an ice cream
crazy.
shop up the road. Take a break and relax.
Like, the difference between like the middle section, the valley section of Maui, and like the peak of the mountain is like crazy. "16 seconds? That's a bit easy." We'll see. I'll keep it to intermediate for this stream at least, and then maybe we can try out the harder difficulties next time. I'm not the type of person that absolutely
driver.
loves
On to the next one.
beating a tough challenge.
So how was your best
Like,
ride?
I would hate Dark Souls in games like that because I hate having to redo sections. Like, if it's a decent challenge, then fine. But if I have to redo like 10 minutes of work because I failed or something, then that's just not fun. I don't get fun out of like doing the same sections of a video game over and over again, you know? So I don't want to turn up the difficulty so much that I have to keep repeating races to pass.
Hawaii is full of enchanting berry places.
I don't want it to be too easy either, you know? I don't want to get like 20 seconds ahead of every single race, so. I don't know if that's a glitch or
The next race, the
if the
weather is
nitro just sort of
expected to be
stays
great.
around a bit
What
afterwards.
do you think about a convertible ride in the backcountry?
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Oh, they have the
We
loot
have prepared
boxes.
a classic for you from a very famous German brand, the BMW Z4 M40i.
Which direction is it? Oh, come on. Don't tell me I went too far away from it already. There we go. I've turned off these alerts in the Crew 2 because they can be annoying, but I want to see what these look like. Actually, is that... Oh. I thought the yellow thing on the dash cam was where the thing was. I was like, that's a cool thing. That's a cool way to improve on that. But no, that's just my speed. We're close. Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, it's on the rock. I actually really like how similar this is to the Crew 2. Can I please just... Yeah. Open treasure. They're just calling it treasure now? Okay. 33,000 credits? That seems pretty good. Yeah, I think my nitro's just... It doesn't look like it's completely stuck on, but like the effects are stuck on. And oh wait, no, there it goes. Okay. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but
The Bavarian manufacturer has always been a leader in the field of roadsters. From the 4 Series through the 8 Series to the M6, there is a significant number of models that have been turned into convertibles. So, to summarize, you'll be driving a BMW, wind in your hair, in one of the most heavenly places on the planet. Oh, I wish I was human.
yeah, some people don't get how far away Hawaii is, but it's farther to travel from like San Francisco to Hawaii than from New York to San Francisco. Like, it's insanely far away. You have to go so far over the ocean. That really, like, going across the country is like the halfway point to Hawaii. You seem to be flying through... Oh, okay, well... Fine, I'll give it a shot, since they're calling me out.
E ha'i mo'olelo ana au ia oe. He ko'i ka mo'olelo. Pela e pili, ai ke kanaka I kono au a puni. E hui koke aku no, kaua I ke hoa.
Imagine if you didn't have subtitles on. I don't like how you start without nitro.
First pick.
I like how everyone just like boosted at the very beginning of the race in the Crew 2.
Loretta, how you doing, my friend? Whee. Now you're here. Might be nice to learn a few words besides alo.
Yeah, this gives me...
Down on the convertible. Sunflowers
This reminds me of
everywhere.
Maui, where you're in like a valley and then you see the giant mountains on the side.
With crops everywhere. Sugarcane down south.
And there's like
bananas
fields
up
and stuff.
north, and pineapples all in the middle.
Yeah, it's like Yeah. I remember on Maui, it's like you're going through the valley, and it's like a long drive from one side to the other, too. It's not small. But, like, there's just, like, this big valley, and then you see, like, two giant mountains on either side. It's really cool. It's kind of like this, but it feels like they're bigger. I don't know.
All that you see came to be thanks to the god Lono. Oh, don't miss that left turn.
Hey, you know what? Drifting is probably
Lono is the one who brings
pretty good
balance
for
to the wet
turns
season,
like that.
making this land fertile. Poetry, but get some sad parts.
Yeah, you know what? This isn't bad. I wasn't sure how the difficulty would ramp up, but you know what? Just behind first ain't bad.
Nice.
I'm not even in that picture. Don't tell me to smile if I'm not in the picture.
When it rains, it's said that Lono is crying for the woman he lost, Kaikilani. Poetic, I told you. And all his tears make everything grow.
Oh, that was the other cool thing about Maui. Like, if you're on one of the mountains, you can legit see it raining on the other side of the island. Pretty sick. You can just, like, look out and see what the weather's like on the other side. Did that count? I'm just going to assume it did and keep going. Looks like it did, but I probably barely got it. Maybe a little bit of checkpoint shenanigans, but hopefully not as much as in the Crew 2. I wonder, would it get easier as I just equip more parts too? Probably. Like with the, I don't know. Would it be just, will it just become easier and easier as I level up my car and stuff? Out of my way. Was that the sound of my opponent using the nitro? That's cool.
Check out those buildings. Got it. That's Honolulu.
Yeah, I think I've been to Honolulu like once because I think we just took like a little pond hopper plane over there and we had a connecting flight out of Honolulu. Probably somewhere in California. But it was like late at night, so you couldn't really see anything, and it wasn't that great. So we didn't exactly get to, like, you know, experience Honolulu.
How about we go surf next time?
Not bad. That was good difficulty. I like it. I'm vibing with this music too, it's cool. Cool.
Well done. Let's go to the shore. You'll love the next vehicle.
Well, I mean, I did it.
You know the serial version because it's a famous Ford, but we added a little touch of Hawaii to it.
Coming in hot. Just smash into it. Finish the event? Okay, so I don't even need to get first place on these. I just need to finish the race. I heard Guam is a cool place to visit too. Because that's like way out east. Or west, I mean.
Is that
Or east, depending on which way you look.
Ah, perfect. This is the exact car we need today. We're going to the beaches of Waimea, where the mountains rise.
But
from
I've
the
heard
water.
that like Guam is literally like America, but in Asia. Because you have like, you know, the standard American brands and stuff. But at the same point, you're like right next to, you know, Japan and
You know Waikiki?
China and stuff.
Sure. But there's another precious spot.
I've heard it's
Trust
a
me.
popular place for Asian tourists. And, you know, Hawaii is very
the photo of
much
this
a
spot.
popular Asian
Perfect
tourist
for
spot
surfing.
too. I remember,
Hitting
like, when
on.
I was there during COVID and stuff,
Everybody
like,
here surfs.
right towards the
Who is
end,
the most famous?
they were talking
Long
about how
before that point,
big, like,
every
the
classic
restrictions
calling
in
is
China
surfing.
were influencing Hawaiian
Even Lolo
tourism and
surfs.
stuff.
Although he preferred to surf the heavens.
And I imagine Guam is just
Whoa,
Just
wow,
as
look at this
popular.
lava giant.
Guam is probably not like, you know, it doesn't have the same pizzazz as Hawaii, you know, but I imagine it's a much shorter flight from anyone coming from Asia. And if you just want to see like what America's like, I've heard that it does a very good job of replicating that feel. So I don't know, if you live in Asia and you want to experience America, check out Guam, I guess. It's a cheap, not
This
as
black
intense
sand
way
comes from
to
that volcano.
visit America.
Trying to walk barefoot on the heat. It's like walking on fire.
I don't think I will. I'll skip that. I really like how that feels. Like the turning just feels great. Get away, Mitch. Stupid Mitch sucks.
Try to go take a look in this cave over here. Bruh, pretty mean.
Stupid Mitch getting first place. I'll catch up to you, Mitch. Just you watch. I wonder if they're going to have bosses, kind of like the Crew 2. Or rivals, I mean. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like they're just going for this whole playlist thing. Stupid Mitch, get out of here. I'll run us both off the road if I have to. But I'm not letting you win, Mitch. Mitch. I'm watching you, Mitch.
Oh, check the sea monster on your left.
Wow.
We arrived at White on Night. My
Nice.
favorite surf spot. The first wave, all you.
I like that. Good difficulty. Yeah, I don't know about my character. I don't think I look that good, but at the same time, I don't think I really. I don't know. You can spend a million years in character creation. I just don't feel like
You've
it.
ascended a step closer to being a Motorfest legend. A new reward is waiting for you within the activity menu.
Yeah. I gotta put on some of these parts. First things first, we gotta treat the Devo right. I don't even know if this is a good car in this game. It probably, knowing my luck, it's probably like one of the worst hypercars you can get for some reason.
Good job, driver. New challenges lie ahead. It was inconceivable to show you Hawaii without mentioning
Ooh,
surfing.
look at this, followers.
Keola has his spots, but it's up to you to discover others. The island is full of them. All right, the next stop is a big one. Volcanoes.
Volcanoes? This actually doesn't feel, well, when I say feel, I don't mean like actually feel, but the vibe I'm getting from this game doesn't feel dramatically different from Forza Horizon 5. And like the whole Mexico theme. Like the handling feels different and the cars are different and customization and stuff's all different, obviously, but the vibe of it being like, you know, a very friendly car festival, it feels very similar, which isn't like a bad thing. Some people will probably be like, oh, they're copying Forza, but it's like, I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, I prefer this to Forza Horizon 5, if I'll be honest. Because I prefer how the crew does customization. I prefer the car selection. I prefer the vanities and unlocking stuff that way.
So you need a car that is also tough and powerful. Good thing you're driving the 1969 Camaro Z28. Someone once said that this car eats Mustangs for breakfast. It should definitely be up to the task.
Okay, I need to... Yeah.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, I know. Let's try it again. At first I was like, wait a sec, I'm not driving that car, but they're probably meaning the race, so... It's okay, we're still getting used to it. Out of the way, bus. I wonder if they're going to have a race creator.
I'll hand over the comms to Keola.
Did I actually hit that guy? Is that actually a player? Is there a way for me to tell? I don't know if there's a way for me to tell if that's a real player or not. Me not know. Actually, you know what? The M could just mean that it's a different platform because people like to, you know, well, video games like to just display the logo instead of the platform people are on. I can increase it more? I thought I was already at the highest difficulty. What am I on now? I actually probably shouldn't have upgraded it there because I think I was still winning, but not by much at all. Like, still, like a slight mistake in one of those races could have meant the end. I thought there was only 3 difficulties. And I thought I already bumped it up. Imagine not having subtitles. That would just be gibberish to you. Unless they just pop that up, even if you don't have it on. I wonder when I can start doing races with my own cars. I think they're just giving me different cars here because they're expecting me to not have any.
Enjoy the cool water. Where we're going, the temperature is much higher.
So we'll see. Ooh boy, that looked really cool, but man, did that lose me a lot of speed. Yeah, I think I might have turned it up a notch higher than I probably should have. This car feels different too. Oh well. I just need to finish the event. But yeah, so far it feels like the Crew 2, but better in pretty much every way. And also taking some of the best parts from Forza Horizon as well.
Welcome to the volcano.
So it's like an absolute win. Like if you want to crossplay with your friends on Xbox, on your PlayStation or whatever.
But the others?
Or if you're on PC and you want to play with people on PlayStation, then this is it, you know? I don't think you're missing out an incredible amount by playing this instead of, you know, Forza. And I say, like, you know, I use PlayStation as an example because, well, actually, there isn't any. I don't think there's crossplay with Forza on PC and Xbox.
For us Hawaiians, Tele, she's the goddess of the volcano.
Or is it that, like,
They
your
say
progress doesn't sync?
The volcano's activity
I don't
is the
remember.
same as her temper. Sometimes calm, sometimes explosive. You're driving in the territory of a fearsome goddess. Definitely worth a fold.
Okay.
Tele continues to make Hawaii. Because of her, we can witness the process of creation.
That's a tough corner. At least, especially in this car. Let's see. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll catch up at the very end, but...
Might sound crazy, but volcanoes are a source of luck. Powerful and breathtaking giants that show us the balance of destruction and creation. Awesome. The rocky flows of a few seconds ago has transitioned to a wet and fertile land. This is what Hawaiians proudly call kulaivi. Another difficult word, huh?
I mean, I'm not really sure.
There's a nice Japanese temple hidden there, but might be tough to stop. But let's take a picture.
I'm not really sure if anyone really speaks Hawaiian as their first language.
Is your homeland, the place that claims.
I mean, when I was in Maui, everything was English, so I don't know. Maybe that's just, you know, a sign of how the tourists have taken over or whatever, but I mean, there was like nothing about Hawaiian language. You know, if you go to like Mexico or France or something, then, you know, everything is, you know, a different language, and then, you know, there might be like some English stuff for tourists, but Hawaii, everything's English. I don't even think it's like a situation like French Canada or anything where people speak both. I could be wrong, I don't know. Obviously some people still speak it, but like at home as a primary language with English as the second language, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would be that beneficial because everything's just in English. You know, U.S. state, you have to get documents in English. Everyone talks in English. Obviously, you know, all the non-natives speak English, so everyone just, from when I was there, spoke English. I wouldn't be surprised if you had more people speaking like Japanese or Chinese than Hawaiian, but I don't know. I'm not an expert in Hawaiian languages. It just didn't really seem
well known for its
that different than visiting any other state.
Obviously.
And honestly, even like visiting southern states, I think there's probably, you know, less English than in Hawaii.
It feels like the end. The Rainbow Bridge will make a perfect spot to mark the occasion. Smile.
Yeah, I don't know about this difficulty. It's like, did I ever really get a chance at getting first place?
Rob, nice. I'm a fan of the volcano one.
How far ahead did they get? Oh. Reconfigure is like restarting.
Leave no playlist unfinished, driver.
What did they say about the playlist? Are we almost done? Or did they say we finished it? Let's find this loot
The
box.
harshness of the west. Now I invite you to the wilds of the north. Between sand, asphalt and mud, an all-terrain car is needed. So, here's our response. Neo-engineering, retro touch, wild attitude, all yours for this race, the Dodge Challenger SRT, cross-country edition.
I mean, my Bugatti's doing pretty good on off-terrain, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, like this definitely reminds me of Maui. Just being like in a big field with like mountains in the distance, that's totally the vibe. What? I think I saw it near the front door. Again, please let me look up. I still don't like this restricted camera. And I think Forza had it too, where you can only look so far up and in each direction. Even GTA has it, but I think GTA has it to a less extent. Well, I didn't realize that was that big of a jump. I would have fucking died. Like, that wasn't even like, oh, maybe if I hit it at a certain angle. Like, nope, I would be dead. No doubt about it. Open car? Oh, okay. Music player? Oh, that just changes? Ooh. Goldies? I'll just leave it to this one for now. I'm going to trust that, you know, this is all fine since I'm in streamer mode. Oh man, I love this slight shake with this amount of speed. It would not feel like you're going this fast in the crew too. Oh, that's a cool transition. I like that. I just wanted to see what the swipe was. That's why I went in the water, not because I'm bad or anything. Photo op nearby? I don't want to have to do photo ops. Hopefully it's not tied to completion. I don't know. Difficulty options. Event. What do you mean 2 out of 5? I swear I bumped it up at least twice. Huh? I'm confused. I could have sworn I turned it up like at least twice this stream. Skill of AI opponents, and I definitely set it to like the medium setting. Intermediate.
He mina ka umo o lelo puna hele. Aloha no. Kau aku ka manao. Kau maha ka nao. Ya nae ka mahele e lanai ka manao. A pili aku ko uka pua me ko kaipua. He pili ona mai kai ki aloha.
I'm not sure if like an intro like that really satisfies anyone.
Wild, wild north this time.
People who want to hear
The less you ride on asphalt, the better you're gonna be.
people who want to learn about the lore of Hawaii will be disappointed that they didn't get the full story.
Good start.
And people
The
that
white
don't
sandy
care
beaches of
will have heard too
Kawela
much.
Bay, a serene treasure away from the hustle and bustle.
Ooh. I don't know. I'll need to start keeping track of like what difficulty races are set on.
Resort on your left. Perfect place to spot some honu.
Just so that I like know. Because I could have sworn I turned up the difficulty twice when it asked me.
So what you think? We should leave the road for a bit, yeah? Check out some untamed paths.
Ooh-wee.
These jungles are some of the most unspoiled on the island. Beautiful and unique.
It's fun.
Hawaii is more than 2,500 miles away from the nearest landmass.
Yep.
No forest in the world looks exactly like this one.
See, I just don't feel like drifting was the thing to do there. Maybe, like, I need to adjust the drift setting. Like, there was drift assist. Does that... I don't know how that changes things. Would that have kept more of my speed, or... Coming through. Oh, come on. Like, I feel like just turning and drifting naturally is better at those certain points.
Enjoy the winding descent. There's a nice view.
Just use the person in front of you as a brake, and then they'll ram into stuff and you won't. Big brain.
You're about to pass right by the La Ie Hawaii Temple, or at least behind it. That was quick, but we still got the photo.
Ooh, that was sketch. That was sketchy. Well, yeah, this seems like a decent difficulty, at least for now. Again, I don't know if you can just replay this when you unlock max gear, and then it'll be super easy, or what. So I don't know if part of the difficulty depends on what gear you have, or if it just scales regardless of the gear.
The cores in the Kaipapau forest are great. I love how the sunlight breaks through the tree branches.
I think that still counted. There's no like dinging sound. So I'm guessing that since I'm not getting like a complaint about missing a checkpoint, that I got it.
Going sideways in the jungle. I've never seen a Dodge Challenger do that before. This one's for the gallery.
Yeah, nice. Would that have been a good time to drift? I just don't know. Oh, well, that's way too sharp of a turn. Yeah, see, this is why I like the boost, you know? You can sort of like save it and then use it when you need it the most. It adds another level of strategy to racing. Like, I saw him that he was using his boost, but I saved mine for like after the turn. And so I just boosted, had a lot of boost where he didn't. Hey, he took a shortcut. I didn't know that shortcut existed.
Ka'a'awa, the northeast beaches.
You know what? It's fine. I wonder if I was playing with other players, if you would still have the option to like just quick respawn like in the Crew 2, or if they just completely replaced it with the rewind.
Look, another volcanic beach. We becoming a specialist. There is still much to discover.
Rewind
here.
is good for
White,
solo players, but
black, or green,
it's kind of useless
there
if
are
you always
literally
are playing
beaches
with other
of
people.
all colors here in these islands.
Ooh, that was a bit more slippery than I thought. Go, go, go.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That was a nice trip.
See, that was a good difficulty. You know, I was constantly battling for first. I was behind for a good chunk of the race, then pulled ahead more towards the end. I like that difficulty, at least for now. Again, maybe once I get more gear, it'll become too easy. But that, for now, without having much gear, you know, or any gear on this car, it seemed good.
Great job, but the journey is far from over. Hey driver, you've sped along some amazing shots since the beginning of this playlist. Maybe it's time for a dip.
Just rear end that truck.
The powerboat designed by the Motorfest team is waiting for you at Lay Point. The Proto
Oh, a boat
MK2,
race, nice.
Slick and agile.
I'm interested to see how this feels. I guarantee you,
Hawaiians have a deep
all these
connection
houses
to
we're
the sea.
passing, well over $1 million
The
bucks.
only way to understand it is to go and splash around a bit.
Guaranteed. The housing market in Hawaii is crazy. Like seriously, especially it's actually a pretty big problem for like native Hawaiians from what I've heard. Yeah. Looks like you still go forward and back to tilt. I'm not really seeing any visual difference between holding it back and pushing it forward. Let me see. Controls. I want to see if oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. I don't see it, but I was looking for a way to like swap my, the pulling back button for the pushing forward on the stick, because it's easier to turn while pushing forward than to do it while turning back.
Careful, it might not look it, but the way the buoys move, the sea is rough.
I do like this though. Oh man, that guy went flying. I guess the sea really is rough. Hold on, I'm saving that. I'm saving that clip.
It's time to prove your skills. These waves are not easy to navigate.
Get out of here, punk.
Full starboard. After that huge rock, there's a killer view of the eastern mountains.
It seems definitely like it's harder than the boat races in the Crew 2. But, you know, again, you know, I don't have any gear and stuff. And in the Crew 2, I have max gear, so yada, yada, yada. And to be fair, that stuff was... That stuff was pretty tough in the Crew 2 when I first started, so...
Not many know it, but 1,000 years before Columbus stepped foot on the Americas, we were already exploring a country bigger than Russia, Polynesia. The ancestral people of Hawaii found their way using the best kind of GPS, the sky and the stars.
That's crazy when you think about it.
I'd say that made us the greatest explorers on the face of the earth, right? Don't mind my pride, because our wayfinding traditions help define who we are.
I mean, just imagine, like, sitting out on, like, just a primitive boat, you know, and just sailing out.
We've come back to Kaneohe.
I mean, you know, even Columbus and you know, those guys, right? Just setting sail and not knowing if you'll ever see land again. Crazy.
This swell must make fishermen happy. Taste the ama if you can. Simply, oh no.
I mean, think about just living in, like, a Native American tribe and just being like, you know what? Let's build a little boat and just sail out to sea. See what's out there. And then coming across Hawaii, which is so far away from, like, any land.
Your boat is great, sure. But the next time, let's sail to the stars on a real va'a.
You gotta imagine that, like, there's so many, like, primitive boating groups or whatever that didn't find land like Hawaii, and they just, like, starved at sea. I wonder how many groups like that ended up just dying because they just set out and didn't find any land. Oh, I can just keep going up. Well, fine. Then I don't even need to do the jumps.
Shipwreck graffiti.
I mean, obviously we know about the guys that found land, you know? You don't really know about how many guys just, like, sank in, like, a storm on the ocean or ran out of food and just never found land.
The Rabbit Island. Don't look for the rabbits though. None left. They were all moved to another place, like a farm or something.
Yeah. Let's go with that, a farm or something. Definitely not a dark story there. That was pretty good. I think I could have actually won that if I knew you didn't actually need to take the jumps. I only, you know, skipped the last one. New level reached. Reward available. Vehicle earned.
What a win! The best
Wait,
of many, I am
don't
sure.
you unlock this in the Crew 2? I mean, that would explain why.
The Motorfest has made a gift for a budding sailor.
why I didn't have it when I first started.
It's now yours.
Yeah.
Some elevation. You're about to take in the island from a whole
And I can do
perspective.
smoke still too.
Sky. A tourist's dream. But you're no tourist. You're a pilot.
It still seems odd that I can't do a backflip. I wonder if that's limited to a certain mode, or did they just remove that for some reason?
Get ready to meet the United States Marine Corps aviation legend, the Transport F4U Corsair.
I want to find the gear. I think I flew over it at some point. I don't know if progress is going to get saved for the main game. Oh, there it is. But either way, I like it. Also, I like how there's no like actual gear that pops out. I like how it just gives it to you. It's just like an extra step in the Crew 2. Was it more realistic to have to pick up the gear after you open it? I guess, but I don't know. It's just an extra step you don't have to deal with in Motorfest. And what's the story with these cars too? I wonder. I guess they're just AI.
Immediate takeoff. Be warned, this veteran still got it.
Oh, cool. I actually wasn't sure if they were talking about the race or the fact that I switched to a plane last time. But hey, I'm glad we're doing like some plane stuff. Finish the event.
Welcome aboard. Ready for a little tour of the island from the sky?
So we're doing an air race then.
You remember the falls in Manoa Valley? Look, straight ahead.
Yes, it is an air race. The planes do feel a bit odd. It could just be different. Maybe I just need to get used to it. It's definitely harder to...
Honolulu in the light of the setting sun. By the way, Kaneohe must be great at this time. Head over the mountains and see for yourself.
It's almost like you're drifting in an airplane. You know? It's kind of feels slippery almost, but you're in the air. Kind of weird. But I mean, it's not bad, I would say. It's a different way of handling it, I guess.
We're gaining altitude.
Some people might think it's worse, but... And I could see where they're coming from, to be honest, but... I think as long as you just get used to it, I think it won't be terrible.
Look to your right. No lies here.
No, I'd rather just keep my eyes on the course. Yeah, it's definitely harder to maintain an angle than in Crew 2's air races.
A suspension bridge
Again, though,
over the Kahana State Park.
no gear.
That valley leads to the ocean.
and new to the game, so
There used to be dinosaurs around here.
it works
Like,
similarly, but the
30
handling
years ago.
is
It
definitely
was for a
different.
little Hollywood movie.
I wouldn't say it's
They were
worse,
there, I
but
swear.
if you really love flying in the Crew 2, I could see why you might not be like excited about this.
Be careful when you die.
I like it though, it's
You'll pick
fine.
up speed.
It's a little weird at first, but even now I'm getting used to it, so.
Welcome to Wahiawa, old seat of government, the area of old called Lihue. You see that huge fruit? The city is the place of the famous pineapple plantation and its giant maze. You could come back here after our trip. This is where the Electric Odyssey
Yeah.
begins.
When you turn, you don't rotate. I just realized that's what's so different. Like when you turn like this, and when you use the bumpers, you don't rotate. Your camera stays level. That's what makes it odd versus the Crew 2's way of doing it. Because yeah, you're used to the camera turning with the airplane in the Crew 2. Here it doesn't. I still want to be able to do like rolls and stuff. Like, can I? Yeah, you can't even do barrel rolls. It seems unnecessarily restrictive, but maybe it's in a different discipline or something.
That's the Keck Observatory. Go there when the sun's still low. You simply must immortalize this moment.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a challenge to line up those angled turns. But it works.
Hey, bro, they got graffiti on the floor. That's news to me.
Can you look behind you?
Enjoy Kalailoa for a while. I'm afraid we're getting closer to the end of our tour.
I wonder if having smoke on in a multiplayer race will block other players' views. That's sort of dirty. This music gives me like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom vibes, like the beach there. Obviously that was based off like, probably based off this music rather than the other way around, but that's like the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear this.
Pu'uloa, the most infamous bay on Oahu. You're gonna want a picture of this. Snap away.
Yeah, I remember when we were in Maui, like you'd watch like the local news,
And get ready for the land.
and it really feels like local news, you know? I mean, obviously, local news is local news, but
The last stop of our trip.
it feels like the, you know, the fact that it's a bunch of islands and it's news talking about the islands. It feels like it's more local than like your local state news or whatever, where you can cover like an entire state or something. Or here in Iowa, I think it's mainly like split between East and West. I don't know. It feels more local, I guess, because it's harder to go to a place where the local news is different. I mean, on mainland USA, you can just drive in any direction and you'll eventually get to
Well done.
a
Let's
place
move on to the
that's
following event.
has a different local news station. I think it's different in Hawaii, where like the
You've shown
main
your worth, by flying the
local news stations
No,
is like
but
for
only
the
for
islands,
you.
and
The
that's
transport
it.
F40 Corsair is yours. A present from the Motorfest.
You can't just drive to a different state and see like different news anchors. Like the local news is local news, you know? And it feels like, you know, since it's a bunch of islands, it feels like the news they report on is much more likely to feel local. Because even if you're on like the biggest island in Hawaii, you know, it's still like an island, you know? It still feels like, oh, that's where I am. I'm on that island, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's the tourist part of me showing, but it feels more local than news in the mainland. Finish the event.
Aue, pamehana maikala. How oli, mai no ke ola. Ualohe
I have.
Maui, Maui a piki, Maui a ho'opaha I kala. Maui nui a iwa iwa. E ole o Maui. Piha pono ai ke au. I ka mehana o kala.
Honda Civic time. Let's try a different camera view. We got the front-mounted camera.
Gathering place.
This is
This
cool.
is where I live. Choke things to show you. But we only have time for one race. So,
Yeah, this feels actually
how do you
really
feel
good.
about going on a street park tour? Look at this building.
Get first
It's like
person.
the town's welcoming you. You'll see a lot of them in
Not
town.
really my
All of them with its own style
view.
and
I don't really care for this first person because you can't really see as much. I could go with the hood view. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, being able to see the front of your car and where it is in relation to everything else.
Right, driving in the state capital. Crazy.
Wow.
Pay attention. An amazing mural on your right, too. Kamehameha's art. 2 generations linked by Hawaiian culture. Beautiful.
I wonder, do they have to get permission to put that art in the game, or
The race is getting crazy. Don't miss the
is it
next
just like public, basically like public domain because it's like such a public thing? Woo-wee.
one. Remember Lono? That's him with Kaikilani, the woman he loved.
I can't really see it because I'm in first person and there's trees flying in front of me. I wonder if there's matchmaking racing in this game yet. There's gotta be, because it was in the crew too, right? And there's crossplay and stuff. Gotta be PvP. If not now, then in the main game, for sure. There we go, back out to third person.
Brad, check out these Hawaiian patterns. Celebrates the oceanic people and all of the great heritage and traveling across the great expanse.
Can you see
Made
the
by
thing
my boy,
on the
another
top
local,
right? Yeah.
Corey Tom.
Alright. I didn't realize it at first, but I guess you can see the race standings in the top right in any view, which makes sense. I just didn't pay attention when I was in first person, so I guess I'm talking and saying a lot about nothing. Pointless words are pointless. But hey, we got a Honda Civic. That's cool. Do we have a Honda Civics in the Crew 2? If we did it, I don't think it was featured like this. Yeah, this race I'm not sure.
Here we go again.
I don't feel like I've made
I love what they've done here. Another
many
gathering
terrible
place.
mistakes, and I'm still a ways behind. I don't know. It's fun. I just need to finish, so.
So blessed to be with you on this journey. I'm not saying goodbye, but instead, hui home. We'll surely meet again. The island is not so big.
Cool. Finish the event. And we get more gear. All right.
It's time to reap your reward. Your vehicle is ready for you to claim.
Where do I
What
see
a
my
trip.
progress in
I
the
don't
playlist?
see many other places that could top this island for the next Motorfest edition in my database. Anyways, now is all we should be focusing on. This Hawaiian festival is only getting started.
I think I just need to get my event, and then it sounds like that's the end. So I guess let's get it. You know what? That's fine. Oh, I just realized, are the followers XP now? I think they are XP. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me one way or the other, but still. Interesting. It's the same thing, but called something different. The Bronco. This was one of the starting cars in Forza, right? Well, not this specifically, but you get what I mean. Wow!
New playlist ahead. Let's go.
Yeah! Custom challenges unlocked, custom mode unlocked, 75,000 bucks. Complete 3 playlists for the main stage, and then complete 10 playlists for fast travel, I guess. I'll select Made in Japan as the next one.
Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver.
But I think that's a good place to end the stream for today. I may play this a bit more off stream, but yeah, first impressions, the Crew Motorfest seems like an improvement from the Crew 2 in literally almost every way. Like the drifting feels better, the handling feels better, the airplanes are a bit weird, but I think you can just get used to those. And it also takes some of the best things from Forza Horizon and puts them in there too. So I literally think this is basically the Crew 2, but better in basically every way. Maybe not in terms of like land size. I'm not entirely sure how that compares, but in terms of like detail, in terms of mechanics, in terms of progression. It's literally like the Crew 2, but improved in like every single way. So I'm all up for it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. And yeah. That's pretty much my impression. Do I think there's anything that's worse? I'm not sure about the playlists. Like, can I just go back and select one of those jobs? I'm not sure. And we obviously haven't seen like Motor Pass implementation and stuff in here, but overall, I really like how this game looks. If you enjoy the Crew 2 and the progression system in the Crew 2, this is basically the Crew 2, but better in every way. It's actually like a sequel to the Crew 2. It's what you would expect from a sequel to the Crew 2 in basically every way. So yeah, if you like the Crew 2, you'll probably like this. And if you thought Forza was better than the Crew 2, then maybe this won't really change your mind. But I don't know. I like it. I'm going to be playing some more of it. We'll probably be streaming more tomorrow. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that follow button here on Kick. If you're watching this later on YouTube, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and join the Steam group and Discord to get notified of when I go live. So yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Let's see. I doubt I have enough people to host, but I'll check just in case. Yeah, that's okay. That's going to be it for today, but I'd like to thank you all again for coming by, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.